In today's video, we're going to be building a basic get home bag. So this is my current get home bag, and I get told all the time, man, that's a massive bag. Why do you need that much stuff to get home? Who hurt you? You know, this is a lot of stuff. And this bag is designed to get me home 50 plus miles. The average American drives anywhere between 20 and 35 miles to work. They also walk somewhere between 2 and 2.5 miles per hour. So if disaster strikes and you have to grab your bag and walk home, it's going to take you somewhere between 10 and 15 hours to get home. So what exactly do you need to walk home for 10 plus hours? Number one is water. There's people out here that are going to tell you that you can survive 3 days without water. And yeah, it's true if you're sitting on your butt not doing anything. But in a get home situation, obviously you're going to be walking home. So you're going to burn through your water, you're going to be sweating a lot. And especially if you're in the middle of Texas during the summertime, you're going to need a bunch of water. So for me, I carry 2 basic essential water bottles. This gives me 2 liters of water, and I have them on the Z-Packs water bottle holder. I've used these before. You can attach them to your hip, you can attach them to your shoulder strap. Now, because the whole goal in a get home situation is to get home, I don't plan on having to stop and boil my water. All the water sources around me are clean enough that I can use either a Sawyer Mini or a Hydro Blue or something along that lines. Simply fill my bottle up with dirty water, attach it to the bottle, and drink on the go. Now, if you live in an environment that has chemical runoff or there's lead in the water, you may want to use something like the LifeStraw Flex or even the LifeStraw Go bottles. Both of these are going to remove chemicals, remove VOCs, and help your water taste better. If you live in an environment where viruses are prone to being in your water, you might want to buy something like the MUV Series 3 or even the Sawyer .02 water filter. If I had to remove the viruses from my water, what I would do is carry a small jar of bleach, and every time that I would fill this bottle up, I would drip, 4 or 5 drops of bleach in there, wait 30 minutes, then filter through the straw. The bleach is going to kill all the viruses, and this is going to remove all the bacteria, the E. coli, the Giardia, and all the dirt and debris that's in the water. Number 2, let's talk food. The chances are you are not going to starve to death in the 10 hours that it takes you to get home. But having something to snack on helps boost your morale, it helps you feel better, it helps you give that energy to make those extra miles. For a get home situation, you don't want to stop and cook. You want things that you can eat on the go, that you pull out of your bag, and you keep marching on. Any bar type of food is a great option. Quest bars, Cliff bars, Kind bars, Nature Valley bars, granola bars, cereal bars even. Anything that all you have to do is open it and keep on walking. One of my new favorite items is peanut butter in a pouch. So this is 5 servings, 190 calories a piece. It's almost 1,000 calories right here. I can simply put it in my pocket when I want some, pull it out, take the lid off, take a big squeeze, put the lid back on, and put it wherever I need to do. Number 3, fire. Do I plan on building a fire during a get home situation? Probably not. Depending on the situation, you might be by yourself, or you might be with another group of people. Think citywide earthquake. If all of y'all are evacuating the area and y'all have done walked 15 miles, y'all might actually stick together and stay together, and somebody wants to build a fire. However, if it's, let's say, a civil unrest environment, building a fire would give off your location. That would tell the bad guys, oh, there's someone over there. Let's go get them. So yes, have 3 ways to build a fire: matches, the lighter, and a ferro rod. Also have 3 ways to extend a fire: Germex, wet fire, and a bag of lint. If it is a wintertime environment and you're knocking on death's door because it's freezing cold outside, your survivability is more important than you blending in with your environment. In my get home bag for shelter, I have this emergency sleeping bag. Again, it's a 50-mile get home bag. If I have to spend the night, I want to make sure that I can stay warm, that I can stay dry. and this emergency sleeping bag does a good job. I also have a UST survival blanket for the wintertime. Chances are you're probably not going to be spending the night outside, but it would be smart to have a poncho and have a way to make a shelter in case you had to. 55-gallon drumliner 3M trash bags. These things are a prepper's wet dream. Every prepper loves these, every prepper uses these. They're okay. They get the job done. If it got to a situation where it is pouring down rain, it is freezing cold at night, and I'm still trying to walk home, eventually I have to tap out. Eventually I have to say, you know what? It's not worth it. By the time I get home, if I get home, I'm going to be frozen. I'm going to have hypothermia. It's not worth it. So I'm going to set up a shelter. You can pack a trash bag full of leaves, lay it on the ground, and lay inside of it, or even on top of it. Any way to get off the ground and to keep your body heat contained. It can even be cut up and used as a tarp. So there are two of them in here. It fits down nice and flat, slides in your bag, and it's 1,000 different uses. To go with building shelter, I would make sure I have some paracord. Again, chances are you're probably not building a shelter, but have it just in case you need it. One item that I would also carry is a flashlight with a red light. This red light is going to help preserve your night vision, and it's also going to help you stay hidden. It also gives you enough light to be able to operate and do the things that you need to be able to do without giving off this bright position. I drive across the lake every day, and one thing that I can see from miles and miles away is a basic white light. This is going to give off my position 5-6 miles away. Chances are you're walking home because of some disaster that just happened. Disasters happen during the day, disasters happen at night. So being able to see what's around you, being able to see the danger, but then also being able to hit that red light and disappear or even shut it off and run away could help save your life. Another item that I would add is a portable phone charger with some charging cords. During disasters, there's a good chance that you might not have cell reception, but let you get 15-20 miles away from the area, send your family a message. Hey, I'm coming home. I'll be home in an hour. This is my location. This is the path that I'm taking. It's going to give them that peace of mind, and it's also going to help them know that you're coming home versus showing up in the middle of the night, possibly getting shot through the door. Other things I would add is a basic first aid kit. Some ouchie boo boo stuff, but also a little bit more trauma side. Again, you're walking home probably because of some disaster. So have some road gauze, some Coflex, some 5x9s, maybe even a tourniquet or two. This is going to sit in my vehicle anyway, so having those medical items could also save me in a life-threatening wreck. If it is wintertime, add in a small blanket or even a sleeping bag. Again, you want to make sure you can survive a vehicle breakdown, being stuck on the interstate, or even a get-home situation. One of the biggest things I would add is a comfortable pair of shoes and some spare socks. Anthony from Palmetto Prepared completed the Titan 10-mile challenge, and one of his biggest things that he learned was that his pair of boots that he's used to wearing, that he wears every day, is terrible to walk home in. So having a pair of comfortable shoes and a spare pair of socks can definitely save your feet. Again, chances are you don't need a 50-mile get-home bag. However, having some basic tools and some basic items with you is going to help extend your life. Remember, this bag is not only for getting home during a disaster. It can also be a car survival kit if you break down in the middle of the snowstorm. It can also be a stuck on the interstate kit. It has enough provisions, it's got enough water, where if you're stuck for 6 to 10 hours on the interstate, no big deal. I got some water, I got some snacks, I got a phone charger, I'm good to go. Alright guys, that's all I got for today's video. Hope you learned something. If there's anything that you would add, of course, throw it down in the comments section. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. T2 out.